Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well and I'm happy to see you back to today's video. So in front of me are two Tudor watch boxes. In the left we have actually the Tudor Black Bay Pro, which I borrowed from my friend who got it from the AD right after the launch, and in the right one we have the Tudor Black Bay 58, which I bought I think around last year on the NATO strap. And in today's video we will do a quick comparison in case you're thinking of buying your first luxury watch. I think both of the watches are a great first luxury watch to buy, or in case you want to add one of the Tudor watches to your watch collection, then I hope this video will help you to make the right decision. On my wrist today, the beautiful Rolex Explorer 214270, which is the 39mm. Just look at it, how thin it is. Absolutely love it on the oyster bracelet, and I own this watch now for around 3 years and use it actually a lot. It's so simple and elegant, absolutely amazing to have this watch on the wrist. Good, but now let's go into the video of the Tudor watches. So as you can see, the boxes are exactly the same. This is the standard Tudor box. I think you also get this kind of box in case you're buying a Royal like I did. See, classic with this synthetic leather, and the lower part is made of wood. Let's open the left one, and here we go with the Black Bay 58. Then inside the box we have the standard compartment. On the back, as said, it's exactly the same box. Then both watches, they will come with the warranty card, with the warranty booklet, and with the user manual. Also here from the accessories you get with the watches, there's actually no difference. And for the comparison, unfortunately I only have the Black Bay 58 on the NATO strap, as the one on the bracelet is still very hard to get here in Dubai. It's a wishlist watch, while the NATO strap one, you can basically get it right away from the display from the boutiques. So maybe we start with the data a little bit. So the Black Bay 50, the Black Bay Pro, it comes actually at around $4,400 here in Dubai, and the Black Bay 58 on the bracelet, not on the NATO strap, will set you back around $4,100. So there's actually not a big difference in price, and considering that you get a GMT function over here, and it's the latest release of Tudor, I think the price difference is justified and well balanced in between. So yeah, I wouldn't say that one of those two packages offers a lot more value or so. Both watches come with a 5 years warranty, and that's pretty good, I would say, for this price point. Besides that, both watches are also 200-meter water resistant. So of course this is a dive watch. Yeah, it's built and marketed as a diver's watch, while this is more like the watch for the adventurer. But still, this watch comes at 200-meter water resistance. So in case you want to use it for swimming, diving or so, both watches will do a fantastic job. Both watches are also made of stainless steel, and also the crystal on both of the watches is a sapphire one. Let's take it off from the cushion. So you can see front crystal, sapphire crystal. On the back we don't have a crystal. And then speaking about the Black Bay 58, sapphire crystal on the front, no crystal on the back. So exactly the same. Inside the Black Bay Pro we have the MT5652 movement, which is also COSC certified, runs super precise, has a second stop as you can see, and on top we have a date function and we have the GMT hand. So quite a nice and very usable movement over here that will bring you everything that you would need. In contrast then, the Black Bay 58, inside this watch we have the MT5402 movement, which is a simple freehand. We don't have a date function, we don't have a chronograph function, we don't have a second time zone, so it's a really simple basic movement. So then, speaking about the usage, I said this is a dive watch, So usually for a diver's watch you will not need a date complication, and considering that probably most of you are not a diver, the nice thing here is you just, let's do it quickly, unscrew the crown, give it a good wind, and you see the watch is already running. And now we check, it's 10 past 3, boom, pull out the crown once, rotate it to 10 past 3, push the crown all the way back in, screw it down, and we are ready to go. Yeah, so if you're more like the casual watch user, maybe you're not using your watch every day, these freehand watches are very user friendly, very easy to use, yeah, and you don't lose a lot of time to set the watch. As said, you can do this basically within like 20 seconds. While on the other hand, here in the Black Bay Pro, the movement of course requires a lot more time to set. So again, you unscrew the crown, and what's really nice is this new crown with the sharp teeth, really grippy, really easy to use. Again, you pull it out once, you wind the crown, wind the watch, pull it out in the first position. Now we could set the hours hand, set it to 3, pull it out one more time, and we can set the minutes hand, and we've set it to 10 past 3. But now in case we want to set the date, yeah, this would be a lot more. Let's say it would be the 13th or 14th today. Then we need to rotate the hours hand all the way around several times until we reach to the 14th. Let's see. And here we go. Now it's in the afternoon, so one more time. Here we go, set. And yeah, if we would like to set the GMT time zone, we would use it in the second position, and now we could set the GMT hand. But overall it will of course take a lot more time to set the time on the watch, and could be sometimes a bit annoying, you know, when you're just quickly grabbing your watch, you have an appointment or you go out for dinner or anything with your friends and you're already a bit late. Then these freehand watches are really amazing. You just throw them on the wrist, boom, 20 seconds and the watch is set and you're ready to go. Good. But on the other hand, as said, if you're more like the Explorer, you use your watch every day, you will certainly like to have a few complications on the watch. Yeah, it will feel much more like a reliable tool to you. Both watches come actually with 70 hours power reserve, what's really good. And you see on the bezel already, we have here a 60 minutes graduation, which you can usually use to measure some things. So now I could set the bezel exactly to the minutes hand, and by that I can stop like 1, 2, 3 minutes, and I would know, for example, in 2 minutes, I don't know, I need to go to the bus or whatever, I need to stop the heater in the bathroom, whatever you want to measure, you can do this quite quickly. Or you set it to the minute hand, then you go for a walk. After you finish the walk, you can see, okay, your minute hand is now maybe at the 30-minute mark, and you know you went 16 minutes for a walk. So quite easy and usable, this bezel, and actually usually like these rotatable bezels a lot. While here we have a fixed bezel, and the main purpose of the bezel over here is just to read the second time zone, yeah? Good, then we come to the most important part of the video, and that's actually the size comparison. So both watches are in 39 millimeters in diameter, but you can see the dial looks a bit bigger on the Black Bay Pro. I think it's because of the bezel, it's a slimmer bezel, while here the bezel is a bit wider, and that lets the dial appear actually bigger on the Black Bay Pro. The watch is 39 millimeters in diameter. And on the lug to lug we have 47 on the Black Bay Pro. and we have 47 on the Black Bay 58, so exactly the same. But now, most important, and what's a bit of a deal breaker for me, is the thickness. So while the Black Bay Pro comes at 13.1 millimeter, and this actually including the NATO strap, so without the NATO it will be somewhere 13 or 12.9 millimeters. The Black Bay Pro comes at 14.5, 14.6, 14.4, somewhere around that area. So it's quite a thick watch in comparison. So let me show you from the side profile. Yeah, you can see much nicer dimensions on the Black Bay 58 versus the quite thick looking Black Bay Pro. Then let's do a quick comparison on the wrist. So the Black Bay Pro on my 6.5 inch wrist. Still okay, but again, the thickness kills it a bit for me. And in comparison now, the Black Bay 58 on the blue NATO strap, and you can see this has a very nice thickness, set under 13 millimeters, looks really good and feels very light. Of course on the NATO strap even lighter, but again, the slimmer the watch will be on your wrist, the less you will also feel the weight. Good, and with that we are already at the final part of the video. So which watch would be the right one for you? First we have the new Black Bay Pro, the latest and hottest Tudor watch that was released. As said, in my view, this watch is really for the adventure people, for the explorers, for people who want to use their watch 7 days a week without any breaks in between, who like complications, who want to make the most out of their watch. Then they will certainly be very happy. They will get a really robust toolish watch with many features like a date function, a second time zone. They will have the micro adjustment inside the clasp, and overall a pretty cool feature also with the new lume blocks, which will light and glow longer and brighter. So pretty cool watch, even though it comes at a higher thickness than most other watches. But again, in return you get all the functions and complications, and as you're more of a watch nerd, this will probably make you very happy. Then on the other side, the Black Bay 58 Pro. I think this watch is more for people who like simplicity, who want a watch they just quickly set within seconds and they're ready to go. They have a rotatable bezel that they can use to measure certain things. But besides that, they will have just a very simple and elegant instrument to measure just the normal time. And also I think this is a bit more for maybe people who want to use their watch more as an accessory, who are very keen on what kind of style or outfit they're wearing. I think due to the slim case, this will do a better job combined with many outfits like a suit or normal casual clothes. This watch will always do great, while the Black Bay Pro, with the big thickness, could be maybe not so suitable for more formal occasions. So these are the two watches. I said this is maybe for the adventurer and this is for the people who like simplicity. Both are great watches, come at a great price point, and I can fully advise both of these pieces. And in case if you're interested in one of the two watches, I'll put you the links to my channel sponsor Chronext into the video description. With the discount code the Dubai Expat, you can get a nice saving on top, and you can right now grab these two pieces at a good bargain and buy them right away from Chronext, one of the well-known second-hand watch dealers all around the world. And with that, we are at the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you find this video useful and it gave you some good insights. And with that, see you to the next one. Bye bye.